Yeah, it's the Nempathy show. Go by the name of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom!
I got the homie Brian B. Knowing in the building.
Don't you know good?
And this is the Nempathy show. We are the Nempathites. Right here on nempathyshow.com. What's good?
I'm good, man. How you feeling today?
Feeling good, feeling great, man. Try to work on my car, and the fucking what's like you keep like needle in the haystack. Like you fix this and then like something else pop up. Like what the fuck?
Like when you should pay a professional?
Fuck no. Hell nah,
cut
man.
it out, man.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And it's not because, look, I drive a Chevy, right? And they notorious for their computers, man. Mm-hmm. Like it'll give a code for, I'm just making something up, like tire pressure,
mm-hmm.
right? But that doesn't mean your tire's flat. Something in the computer is giving a tire flat code, and it can have nothing to do with the tire. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, computers. Like if before all the computers and cars was like, this is broke, fix it. Like,
right.
You know.
Right. I mean, not learned. It's not to pay somebody else to do it. It's not an indictment on your intelligence. It's I don't have the time to figure this out. Well, and it's more lucrative for me in the long run to pay somebody else to do this so I can focus on doing what I need to do.
True. Yo, Doug Bennett in the building.
What's up, fam?
Yeah, man.
Yo, not the sky blue. Not the sky blue.
Some slight.
Yo, he's sky blue because he fly, y'all. That's why. Sky blue because he fly.
Looking like Mega Man.
The sun peeking out a little bit. You dig? It's starting to get darker later. We in that 6 o'clock hour, it's starting to get dark. Niggas feeling a little better, man.
Yo, shout out to the Facebook user. You gotta give them permission to show your name so we know who it is we're talking to.
Yeah, for real. That's like having an imaginary friend. That's like being a fan of the Washington football team before they became the Commanders.
Right.
I ain't letting that joint go. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not letting that joint go. Y'all got paid 6 figures and stayed in a room for 2 years to come out with that.
They think
they were smart.
Showed us. Yeah, it was a safe bet to do that.
They still ain't showing us the mascot though.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Yes.
What do this man look like?
Cobra Commander.
God. I need him to.
I'm telling you, he's gonna have a shield over his face, and the requirement is to have a lisp. Because we all remember Cobra Commander was the first person with a speech impediment.
If y'all do that, that's all right.
Shut up.
Nah, that's all right. That's a dope mascot. Damn Cobra Commander.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. Speaking of mascots, in all my years of watching the NFL, I've never seen the Giants mascot.
We don't have one.
Then shut up.
We don't have one, nor do we have cheerleaders.
Then shut up.
Because we're a class organization.
Oh, now you can shut up, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we are. We're a class organization.
Y'all
meanwhile, down in Washington, the fucking cheerleaders are getting the pictures taken of them while they don't know it.
Man, that's happening everywhere.
Hey, that's happening.
No, it's happening in Dallas also.
Yeah.
You don't think Jerry got some 10x10s in them broads? Come on.
Didn't they just pay out a suit?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. It's starting to get dangerous with women. I remember I was with a chick one night.
I mean, you ain't got to film.
They starting to get caught. Yeah, they starting to get caught. It ain't getting dangerous, nigga.
I was with a chick one night and I brought my cell phone in. She was like, "Ooh, you so freaky." I said, "Nah, I'm so factual. You ain't about to get me caught up in nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm dead serious. You are consenting to take off your panties, right?"
Facts. Yo, yeah, I was watching this show, right? And you know, the girl, she was going through something. She was distraught, and you know, she offered up the poom to some guy, you know, because she was just feeling distraught. Right. And he's like, yo, I hope you don't think I'm the kind of guy that's gonna like try to talk you out of this. Like I'm gonna take this pussy.
Yeah,
like,
you know I'm dead. No, he did not. That's some reverse psychology. That ain't even reverse psychology. That's backwards psychology. Like my man said, I hope you don't think that I'm gonna take pity on your mental state.
Facts.
But also that plays. It's funny, but it plays into the but she was drunk. Just because she was drunk doesn't mean that she wasn't trying to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to
That's say... another can of worms.
Yeah,
leave that alone. Leave that alone. Hey, Brian, you don't be knowing. They come after you.
Cause this why, right? And somebody posted this, and I never thought about it until they posted it.
Did they post it under their real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the complaint is always the fact that she was drunk and so she didn't know, she couldn't consent. But what if he was drunk? Or what if both of them was drunk? Like,
are you trying to tell me there's a double standard, Brian B. Knowing?
Like everybody got a double standard.
My God! What a revelation! Shot. Are you telling me women can get away with things men can't? My God!
Yeah, that's crazy. Like because if you're intoxicated, you cannot legally consent.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she had sex with me.
Next.
Right. So
next.
5 drinks for me, I'm intoxicated. A thimble for her.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Next.
The amount ain't got nothing to do with me. Drunk is drunk.
Next.
Next. Shout out to Real War checking in on IG.
Real War, what up? We about to be in a real war, nigga.
Yeah, man. We shout out to everybody that's checking us out on our new IG Nempathy Show at Nempathy Show. Our brother channel, SmokeBreakLive.tv. Somebody hating on us. They took our damn Instagram away.
Why?
Haters gonna hate.
We gotta start from scratch over there. It's all good.
We've been doing scratching and surviving.
Is it hanging in a jiving? What is it?
I think it's hanging in a child line.
Yeah.
Okay. Because for years I'll be like, hanging in a jiving. I'm like, what is a jiving?
Hell yeah. So I think it's hanging in a chow line.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to Google them lyrics right about now. Yeah. We because black people have been making their own lyrics up for years. Yeah. I'm about to Google these lyrics.
That is the most disputed lyric.
It is.
In black musical history.
Really?
It's more disputed than anything James Brown has ever said.
Is 5'2" or she fine too? Heavy debate on that.
Okay, here we go.
I know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. I'm about to. I told you. Temporary layoff.
Good times.
Easy credit ripoffs.
Good times.
Scratching and surviving.
Good times.
Hanging and a jiving.
Hell nah.
Hanging and a jiving.
That's on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Who said that? Like Google?
Demand.
Google said that?
Jiving.
You said on demand. What's on demand?
Lyrics on demand.
They don't know nothing.
I said to God. All right, we'll go to another one. All right, here we go. Let's see. Shit, they playing with me now. I'm going to Amazon. Now I'm going to Amazon, and I tapped on Good Times lyrics. They trying to sell me the whole
box set.
Oh, you got $70? Come on, we'll show you a good time.
Yo, I was messed up when James died and shit.
It says hanging in a chow line on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Doug. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. I got you.
In a chow line.
Hanging in a chow line.
Good.
In the 70s? Damn.
That's how broke niggas was. You just had to go somewhere. Y'all they got food in the line? All right, y'all stand in line.
Chow. I don't think I ever ate chow.
Military.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, a sandwich with no meat and bread.
Hanging in a sandwich line. That's too many lyrics.
Yeah.
Too many syllables.
And a potato. And you just gotta figure it out.
Yo, make sure you check out the Nempathy Show Saturdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Spinwax Radio for the audio-only version. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, IG, all those things. Yo, Brian be knowing, Doug Bennett, Sonic Boom. We doing our thing, man. And it's kind of fitting for what I just showed, because the first topic, what is a masculine woman?
Didn't you just see the last situation?
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's fitting.
She's just strong, man, and she got big feet.
You know,
she get that from her daddy.
Beloved contributor to the show, Jay Julian, had a post this morning, right? And he was saying there's a pattern amongst men who claim that women are feminine, and I'm not necessarily sure what the pattern was, but it sounds derogatory. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know what you just said, but I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
Right?
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
And help me what you said.
You know what I mean? But you know, I had to rebut. I'm like, yo, because you know the women was all like, yes, you know, men are intimidated by our confidence and our assertiveness. I'm like, yo, how about the fact that you burp and fart like a man and you fucking walk like a dude and you sit with your legs open?
Wow, you took it to the extreme, huh?
No, that's masculine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That shit reminds me of me. Anything that reminds me of me will make my dick soft. Mm-hmm. It's not about you being assertive or you being confident. Like, so, right. Like, it's really about, like, you know, Jay Julian and I, we had the conversation, and he was saying, you know, what I said, I get turned off by things like that. And he said, like, that's a preference, you know, and women were saying, you know, they are attributing that preference, men having those types of preferences, to them being insecure about their manhood. You know, why can't a man just not like manhood. Something?
Yeah, I'm insecure about her manhood. My manhood is fine.
What is a masculine woman? Like, can we define it?
When they got the mustache.
That some of them can't help that shit.
They come around smelling like Axe body spray.
Yeah. When they can help that stash, bro. You stop eating all the chemical-induced food, that stash won't be so thick.
First time you take a shower at her house, ain't nothing but Irish Spring in there.
That toilet paper is one ply.
Hell yeah, rough.
She stole that for work. She you know, I told you be forgetting about toilet paper. So let me grab this out the
I'll be real with you, man. It's just amazing to me in this day and age how every issue a woman has is tied back to a man, but every issue a man has is tied back to God. It's just amazing to me. When I'm telling you, man, women ain't shit because men ain't shit. Men ain't shit because God created us that way. In the beginning, there wasn't shit. And from that shit, he made man. Like, that's exactly how women think, bro. That joint is crazy to me. We can't have preferences. I want you to think about this, Brian. We can't have preferences. A woman can sit up here and tell us that she won't date us strictly because of how God made us. But we can't tell a woman we won't date her because of how she made herself. Overweight, lazy, belligerent, truculent. It's amazing. God didn't make you that way. You made yourself that way, but we're supposed to accept it. But an entity that none of us have ever seen or felt, we just believe he's there, made us a certain way. And that's enough for you to tell us that we're not good enough. But yet you'll say, I love the Lord. He heard my cry and pitied every groan. Like, that don't make sense, man.
Well, you know, women want to know, what do we mean when we say that they are behaving in a masculine manner?
One thing I done figured out is whenever you say something and people are like, what you mean? They know exactly what the hell you mean.
I mean, Boone said this a while ago, right? Dang, I forgot what he said just that fast. It was very important. It was a very good point. Oh, that's what it was. whenever women say they're taking charge, they're headed, they want to be in leadership positions or take on masculine traits, they always pick the worst one.
Ooh.
Like you're never like it's not like a good leader or like a pod. You know what I'm saying? A pod like
a fucking tyrant.
Yeah, like you just a jerk. You know what I'm saying? And
that ain't the word you want to use. That's not the word you want to use. Point them out. Point them out. What word you want to use? Go ahead and say it, because it got a few more letters in it.
It was not. But the thing is, right? Men also don't like other men who act like that. Now there are men who accept it because they don't have the courage to stand up to a man like that. But that man isn't. You know what I'm saying? And people will, and women look at that and be like, oh, he's revered because he's a man. No, that's because the rest of them are cowards. See, that has nothing to do with them viewing him as a quality man. He is a jerk as well.
See, the thing women don't understand, and I know people are going to take this the wrong way, and if you have a lack of intelligence not to understand, then that's cool. The reason why Brian said what he said about men is that we don't like other men. We respect them. There's a big ass difference. See, women, we respect. See, the one thing about it is a man will never disrespect another woman's hustle. We have no problem with you making your own money. We have no problem with you being masculine. We actually respect it. You want to know why? Because we respect other men like that. The fact is, ladies, and this is the part that's going to be controversial to those with low intelligence. Your man doesn't need to respect you. He needs to like you. No, because I can hear people say, oh, so you don't respect your woman? A hit dog, a holler. So the idiots that think I'm saying don't respect your woman, go ahead and say that. What I'm telling you is primary to a man when it comes to a woman is we need to like you. We need to like being around you. We need to like the way you make us feel. We need to like the things that you do. Then the respect will come later. With men, it's about respecting me first. Then, if you happen to like me as a person, cool.
I ain't got like that, nigga.
Men, there's nobody that I like that I do not respect. But there are plenty of people that I respect that I do not like.
Thank you.
Man.
Don't you know?
And like you were talking about, it's women. It's far more important that we like you than we love you. You know what I'm saying? We like better than we love.
I understand what he's saying on that. I understand what he's saying on that. Because there are plenty of people in my family. I love my family. I don't like all of them. I don't like all of them at all. And if I'm your man, I need to like being around you. I need, especially if because let's be for real. I don't care what women say. They want a long-term commitment, whether it ends up in the aisle or it ends up in the grave. They just want a long-term commitment. But what they need to understand is that, if you require that out of a man, I need to, bruh, do you know my pastor told me one time that he purposely moved in a cul-de-sac so before he goes in the house, he can drive around that shit 15 minutes to get himself together before he goes in the house? Like, because he said the moment he went in the house, man, he said, man, his wife would just go at him. And it wasn't until they sat down in counseling where she'd be like, yeah, and he just sit in the car and blah, blah, blah. And he said the reason why is because I got to get myself together before I come in that house to hear you and what it is either A, I haven't done, B, what I need to do, or C, how your day went. I need to get myself together because you never once ever meet me at the door with sex, or you meet me at the door with a hot plate, or you just meet me at the door to say, hey, babe, well, how was your day? You immediately hit me with your stuff. And I was like, damn. And he said that funny. when I was engaged going through a marriage counseling class. I said, damn.
Wait, Doug, it took a long time. Wait, it took a long time. It took a very long time. And we're starting to peel back the onion of who is Doug Bennett. You were engaged before, Doug?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, how long ago was this? Like he about to pull the ring out.
Oh, a very long time ago. We're talking about
the 2018
2007.
Damn. So That's why you like when I said I engaged, I'm engaged now. You like, oh, we'll see how long this lasts. You want to spread negativity.
I'm not spreading negativity, man. What I'm telling you is people need to understand, bro. Relationships for real are hard work. They really, really are. Like, there are days where y'all are not gonna like each other, like for real. And the thing that gets me, and this is my issue when it does come to women in relationships. Women will leave because they're not happy. Cool. But that gives off the impression that you make this man happy all the time. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like you was doing your happiness part.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, you want to leave because you unhappy, but will swear up and down he's supposed to stay and fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't fight for me.
Yes, like the thing that kills me.
So what? I fell on his penis.
The thing that kills me about women's outlook with men.
Fight both of y'all.
This is the thing that kills me about women's outlook with men. They see us as warriors and soldiers all the time, but a lot of the stuff that they want us to fight over, either A, they're the ones making it hard for us to fight, or B, they're not fighting nearly as hard as they require us to fight.
To that point, Doug.
That's why they get masculine.
But that's the problem. They try to step into that masculine role. Yeah, I'm a man. I can do that. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You cannot. If you pit me again, that's why NBA is not mixed gender. That's why NFL is not mixed gender. Yeah. That's why this stuff is not mixed gender. You cannot compete. We seen them try to do mixed gender relay races, and the women was doing their thing.
Bruh,
the dudes came around.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I said, you know what?
You go sit down.
I said she belonged in the kitchen because the distance between the oven and the refrigerator is a lot shorter than that distance she was running. So nobody can beat her to the Frigidaire because that joint was terrible. She started like a whole lap in front of them.
And they easily walked her down. Sue Bird should get the same pay as LeBron. Let me see her block one of his dunks.
Bruh. I have seen
Sue Bird and LeBron James go chest to chest, and who come out on top?
I saw Freezers run faster than that woman. like it was terrible. It was, but it's the truth though, man. And this is what a lot of women don't understand. Men have to feel needed. That is our ego, straight up and down. Where y'all have nurturing, men have ego. And when you make a man feel unnecessary, we will check out. We will check out. And that's the reason why. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's that thing now. I don't need no man. I don't need you. Well, F you too then. You ain't got to.
But you got to understand, ladies, the moment you say that, this is exactly what he does. And once a man is disengaged, he does not get, if he does re-engage, he re-engages only up until an extent.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, we're not mad that you don't need us. It's the way you treat us about you. Like you don't like throwing it in a person, and that's just not just on a man-woman level. Anybody would be upset if you're constantly throwing in their face. I don't need you. You don't need to be here. I could do anything you could do. I could do everything. And you replaceable. Like if your employer said that to you, oh, bet I could hop in on Indeed right now, nigga. I could finish this business plan right now. Like, I don't have to be here. You talking to me all wild and crazy.
You know where that come from, though? You know where that come from? I'm going to tell you right now, man. Women are really impressionable by the songs that they hear. Where did you first hear?
But they don't listen to the words.
Where did you first hear? I'm not throwing no names out there, but where did you first hear? Don't act like you're irreplaceable. Where did you first hear that? You know what her name is. I ain't gonna say it because she'll get us shut down. You know how her reach is. But all I'm saying is a lot of these songs, man, they feed this stuff to them. And what makes it so crazy to me is the people who are feeding this stuff through them are totally in the positions that they want to be in, which are married in relationships.
Right. Lead them astray.
In the position with a dog. In the position with a cheater.
Yep. You must not know about me.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm a stay.
Right. We did know about you.
Ladies, you gotta understand. And this is the thing that kills me. This is the thing that gets me about women. You can't have a logical conversation with the average woman because it's like this. What woman wants a feminine man? For real.
Not just that.
There's a small subset, and they are extremely masculine.
No, they do not. And the reason why I push back on that,
they do because they want to control them.
No. The reason why I want to push back on that, Boone, is because everybody will say they want something until they get it.
Oh,
because the bottom line is this, Boone. I don't know a woman that does not want a man that she knows if push come to shove, he's gonna knock somebody out on her behalf. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you are. You could be a missionary in church. You could be Mother Teresa, God, whoever. That woman wants to know deep down in her soul that if push come to shove, Brian B. Nolan is gonna slap somebody on my behalf. Tell me I'm lying.
I'm gonna slap him with this lawsuit, honey. I'm calling the police.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand with my mom. You know, the guy, she had a boyfriend. He wasn't feminine or anything like that, but he was beta. You know what I mean? And he wasn't no dog. You know, he was like, yes, dear. And you know, that's what women say they want. She would say she wanted that until she got it.
And then
you know
what happened?
And I watched her emasculate this nigga
and leave him. And leave him.
Made this nigga move out. Yo, first, she put this nigga in my old bedroom. He had this nigga was one of the kids. Huh? He was one of the kids.
The only thing he was missing was pajamas with the feet in them. That was all he was missing.
And a little race car bed, nigga.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit. I'm like, damn. And when my father explained it to me.
Wait a minute. You got to bring that back. Because that's all. It's one thing for you to say that you can't sleep in here, go sleep on the couch. That's one thing. You're telling me she made him sleep in the kids' room?
It was my old bedroom. I had moved in the basement since. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a spare room.
So you upgraded and this nigga.
Yeah. This nigga moved from the loft to the bedroom, man. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
Been able to do that too. No disrespect to your mom, but that dude would have left that house and went to his other chick's house. You know that just as well as I do.
Look, man, I ain't trying to put my people's shit out there. You know what I'm saying?
You done already said it.
Yeah, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
You know.
Notice he don't know. Notice it's always Sonic Boom. No, Sonic Boom. Hit it. Because you dropping bombs right now. Bombs over Baghdad, 3,000.
But that's real. Because my father told me, he was like, yo, because I told my father about this. And he was like, yo, it's because they want a dog. So be a dog. He told me, he was like, they just be a dog.
Nigga logic.
You know what I mean?
Did that nigga hit you with a lance from Best Man? Did that nigga hit you with a lance? So, hey, I know you got your girl and everything, but you my boy, you my dog. Go ahead, Hart. Be a dog. That nigga hit you with a lance.
But he was right though, man. Like when you be chasing behind, what happens when you chase? Whatever you chase does what?
Run?
Yes.
If it's a white woman.
What in the horror?
That's how I know. Come on, man. That's how I know. You slipping. I know.
Yo, social media speaks. You know, social media, they got a lot of stuff to say, man. A lot of stuff to say. And I know we have responses for them. Yo, he said, women get a wax and automatically think they coochie go in your mouth.
Where else is it supposed to go? You gotta capitalize on this time, man. Because once that start getting prickly, you know it's gonna be a hard time for everybody. Get it while the getting is good, my G.
I like how he said that joint as if there was an alternative.
Yeah, like
I really like that. What? I really like that. They get it waxed, and it's supposedly so you want it to be bushy.
I mean,
as long as it ain't chia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, long as it ain't growing down the inner thigh. Like, all right, you need to.
Long as it ain't.
You got.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I know.
All right, you need to tighten that up, sis.
Yeah, for real. You got to high and tight that joint.
Yo, he said about 90% of the people I went to school with, grew up with, are active fathers. Hashtag salute the real. Hashtag fuck stats. And I want to say to that.
He went to a private school. Yeah. He went to a private school.
Nah, yo, my friends that had kids were in their children's lives, man.
90%. So you're telling me you went to an inner city school? Come on, yo. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
But
that motherfucker went to Bel Air Academy with
one of
Carlton,
my friends,
Will, Ashley, Leverbaum, Kellogg, all of them joints.
One of my mans from the inner city school I went to, who had a child when we was in school, is trying to log in right now. You can ask him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I shouldn't have to explain to no nigga how to love me correctly. 100.
Oh, I agree. Just like I shouldn't have to explain to no how to submit to me correctly. Yeah. So we can play that game. We can play that game all day long. You're right. I should know exactly how to submit, how to love you. But you should know how to shut the hell up when I look at you.
I should not know. How the fuck I know how to love you? Like I just met you.
Like, dude, it's a whole book called The 5 Love Languages, and it's about each person has 2 main. I don't know these 2.
So you read that dumbass book?
Nigga, what about me says that I read that book?
Okay, I was like,
what's wrong? Why is the book dumb?
I don't think the book is dumb. I haven't read it though.
You want to know why that book is dumb? Honestly, because real talk. Once again, Mr. Perspective. Love is not all this bullshit that people make it out to be. That's the reason why people turn around and talk about they fell out of love with somebody. Love is 2 things for real. Commitment and sacrifice. Whatever you're committed to, you will sacrifice for. And whatever you sacrifice for, you're committed to. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with no love language. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with no gifts. It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with how I talk to you and all this other superficial bullshit that people make it about. It's 2 things. Commitment and sacrifice. If I'm committed to you, then I will sacrifice for you. If I sacrifice for you, then I'm committed to you. That's love. Because everybody around here, parents love their children. You want to know why? Because they're committed to their growth. They're committed to their life. Well, okay, 90% of parents love their children because they're committed to their kids and they will truly sacrifice for their kids. The problem is people make love about all this Disney fairy tale bullshit. It's about commitment and sacrifice, especially people who want to sit up here and they're of the Christian faith. If you look at what God, what Jesus or God who is love, what he does, everything that he says through the Bible is commitment and sacrifice. Every single thing.
Yeah. Sacrifice these gifts to me.
It's commitment and sacrifice. Because God ain't never brought no woman no goddamn flowers. God ain't never went to KG.
I mean, but he made the flowers grow.
But he deflowered Mary.
Whoa.
Nah, bro. You on your own on that one. I'm muting myself.
Sonic boom. Nah, go ahead. Sonic boom.
Hey, I'm muting myself and I'm taking my camera off for that one, bro.
Yo, I got the homie He's _973 checking.
I'm about to say, man, who got Gunplay the Rick Ross crew to come on, man?
Oh yeah, shout out to Gunplay.
What's good, bro?
What up, man?
Yeah, he said he looked like Gunplay.
He looked like Gunplay. I said he ain't playing, boy.
Bogota, Medellin, nigga.
For real.
Hey, yo,
how y'all brothers doing, man?
Man, we chilling. What's up with you, bro?
This my man Tor, my man Dimension. You know,
he a rapper?
He's an herbalist. Okay.
Ah, I love that. I like how you put that joint, boy.
Yeah, right? Man.
You get your sea moss on.
All right, I've been looking for something.
This the guy right here. Get your sea moss on right here.
Yo, man, that sea moss stuff is for real, bro. That
it is, yo. My girl like it.
Yeah, it helps the body, man.
Man, I'm telling you,
99 vitamins and minerals, man. You get everything in one shot, man.
I got 99 vitamins and ain't one. Listen, I done took some sea moss, bro, and I'm telling you right now, I don't even argue with chicks no more. Doug, where were you?
Yeah.
And look dead at her while I'm digesting my sea moss.
Now,
time for you, girl.
Tell them how people be getting the fake sea moss though.
Oh yeah, because you could get it grown from a different region. Like the way you're supposed to get it from is Jamaica, somewhere coastal, not China, not nowhere where nuclear waste been in the motherfucking like area and shit like that.
Fukushima water.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit ain't nothing in it, man. Like, you got the Chinese people, they even got plastic sea moss, man. That shit melt as soon as the motherfucking water hit it. Like,
how Jay-Z said, had a Chinese chick, had to leave her quick because she kept bootlegging my shit.
That's facts. Yo, so before you came on, we was asking, what is a masculine woman? And before you came on, I wanted to say, you know, I spent time with you in Newark, right?
Yeah,
I spent a lot of time in D.C. I spent a lot of time in Baltimore. I spent a lot of time in Philly. I spent a lot of time in New York. And women from them areas, the ones that be in the street, that be outside, they be masculine.
They are hard.
Definitely, man. They don't
plan on going to none of these cities no time soon. The way you done called all these women.
Listen.
They know what's up.
Listen, a masculine woman doesn't use emotion. She doesn't use her heart at all. So that's the whole point of it. They don't use their heart. They use their mind like us. We're supposed to use the woman for the heart. We're supposed to listen to their gut feeling. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we do. We think it out with the brain, and we use their emotions to fill out negative energy. You feel what I'm saying? So when these women walking around with no heart, no emotions, they just trying to get what they can get, because that's all they got. That's what they thinking with that logic mind, that this going to get me A and B where I want to be. So that's how they going to play it. That's how they do it. There's a masculine way of thinking, man. They don't use no heart, no emotions, man. It's just as simple as that, man. They don't love
it. On before Brian put up his dumb answer.
Everything I say is good. I don't know what you're talking about.
Feel what I'm saying? They don't love, man. You feel what I'm saying? And the man's supposed to balance the male and the female emotions. He's supposed to use both. Like, we have the power to use both. You feel what I'm saying? So when they don't have that one, it's over, man. They thinking like a man, and they it ain't gonna run right. It ain't gonna go together. That's right. You feel what I'm saying?
So you say typically a woman is full. She's 100% over here or 100% over there. As a man, we supposed to be able to.
She's 100% with the heart, man. She provides for everything. She cares. She's the caregiver of everything. She has the love. She nurtures. That's what it is. It's the heart, straight heart. Now people say they got that gut feeling something ain't right. When your wife say that, your mind's supposed to go off that and give her the tools to fix the problem. You feel what I'm saying? Right. She give you the alert. Mm-hmm. You supposed to use your logic and your street knowledge or whatever you've been through and say, baby, this is how we gonna get through it. And then you start up the plan. You the man. You had a master plan and everything. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why she be like, I don't like them niggas.
Like in my case, it wouldn't be street knowledge. It'd be more like suburban knowledge. But I understand what you're talking about, though.
Cul-de-sac knowledge.
Yeah. Suburban knowledge. I mean,
nigga, it go down on a green box.
The suburbs in the city ain't too different. It ain't. Like y'all niggas got dead ends. I got no outlets. It ain't that much different. Like don't play with me like that.
Fuck is the difference?
Y'all got dead ends. I got no outlet. Okay, Y'all don't give a fuck. They call it ADHD. Like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Yeah. You just said I've been enlightened just now.
Thank you. But let me ask you this question though. Let me ask you this question because we was actually talking about love too, and Brian B. Knowing brought up the 5 love languages and stuff like that. I'm a person who believes that love is not all this superficial BS that we make it. It's 2 things: sacrifice and commitment.
Commit gifts to me, nigga. Sacrifice nice words to me. What did you talk about? Whatever
like I said,
sacrifice the box,
commitment. Whatever you sacrifice for, you committed to, and whatever you committed to, you sacrifice for. What are your thoughts on what love is?
Nigga, if you buy Tor some exclusive sneakers, he'll love you, nigga.
Yes.
No, but on some real shit. On some real shit though, man. Like love is like you make yourself understand that person. Like you really try to understand that person and see, like, can I be with this person for the rest of my life, man? And try to figure out every little thing. Like, if you don't like this, you don't like that. Can I get, like, you got to really pick apart your mate to understand her, to think you're going to be with her, man. Like, love don't start in the beginning. It's going to take a while before the love even get there. You just got to put the effort in. You feel what I'm saying? So
you would say, like, being committed to her, despite her shortcomings or despite what, because you're not gonna vibe on everything. We can all admit that, right? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna vibe on everything, but it's like being committed to her, just like you want her committed to you. Sacrificing for her in the same sense she sacrifices for you.
Exactly.
So forget them love languages, be knowing.
No.
Your love languages.
You need to do all
that, man.
I need all 5.
Jared. No, I didn't. I went to Jared to ask for directions. I ain't go up in there to buy you shit.
Yo, Kristen Harrison said, "What Bible am I reading?" Yo, the LeBron James version. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Not the King Jimmy. The King Jimmy.
That was funny.
Word.
I'm just saying, man. Speaking of LeBron, let me check to see how much they losing by, since that's Brian B. Knowing's GOAT.
Oh, shit.
I mean, nigga, if Scottie Pippen went down as much as AD went down,
I'm not going to talk about MJ. Why not going to talk about
I should have never said LeBron James.
Grab Mary J. Butt.
AD over, man. AD is finished. It's finished for AD, man.
It is. It's finished for him.
He gonna do another change.
You know what AD stand for? Always disabled.
No, he went down every year he's been there. He's done.
I'm surprised he don't play for the Clippers next year, man.
Yeah, everybody on the Clippers injured. Everybody. I saw Ty Lue get put on the IR, and I'm like, nigga, you don't need dribble no more.
Nigga, you don't need dribble
no more.
Yo, shout out to Dora Big Boy 123 on Twitch. Yes, we read the chat. You got some ham, but we non-violent. We don't do ham.
What?
Don't do no damn ham
over
here.
Put a piece of ham as his. We probably don't want to read your chat anyway because your finger's greasy. You probably don't slip it across the keys.
Hold up. Hess, if you put sea moss on the ham, did that cancel it out?
Nah.
No, they good.
T-Mo's can't do nothing for that, man.
Don't shut your greedy ass up. Don't shut your wanted to Thanksgiving all year long ass up.
Yeah, dog. When you make this ham sandwich, use sea moss instead of mayo, and they cut
ham with a sea moss glaze.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, you put sea moss on ham, you locking the bathroom down. Just put out of order on that shit once you're done. Just put out of order on that joint.
So what y'all guys think about this Ukraine thing? What y'all think about it?
Wait, because we Doug has a perspective on that later, so we don't want to jump into that yet.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, hold up. We still in social media speaks, all right? So if he can't post you and you can't post him, then y'all not supposed to be together.
That's good. That's good, man.
I can respect that.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah, that's right.
But hold on. You don't think though, because I'm not a big poster. Like I'm not a big poster.
Yeah, me neither, man.
So you don't think that's safe, man? Because I remember this is what led to my engagement getting called off. I posted my fiance back when Facebook first started, and my ex hit her up talking about, oh, congratulations. I'm so happy Doug finally found somebody to love because things didn't work out between me and him. I said, all of a sudden I get this random ass phone call from my woman talking about, yo, who is Blase Blah? I was like, what? She was like, thank God that Doug found somebody he can love. You out here loving other bitches? I'm like, no. Like, I proposed to you. Like, who else do I love? I was like, man, nah. I said, never again will I ever post a female I'm dating. Ever.
And that caused the divorce? I mean, the call off for the wedding?
Well, it was about cheating and other stuff. But that's what that's what I'm
nigga, what? Now, she didn't even say.
I knew what love was. This before I knew what love was. I didn't know you had to sacrifice other bitches. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay? This before I knew what love was and before I got my subscription of CMOS. So once I got that, I cleared all the toxins out. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to love now. I'm ready to love now.
Hey, yo, she said, my ex hates me. He hates my guts because he can't reach him.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. How long was you with this nigga? Why is that always after 8 years of cohabitation, now his dick little?
That's always the go-to. So the other bitch can't enjoy it, man.
Because they
right.
That's always the go-to, man. So the other woman can't enjoy it, man. That's all.
Dog, because if women talk highly of your sex game, that's an advertisement. You can pay for that publicity.
Uh-huh.
Can't pay. Who needs ads? Who needs ads? A woman's mouthpiece is enough advertisement you need, bro.
Get some ads.
I'm dead serious. Any woman I'm dating, I tell her straight up, I'll be like, don't talk about what it is I do for you. I want to tell my girls. I'm like, okay, all right now. I'm only a man. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many times I can say no. A steady drip of water will break any rock. I'm telling that right now. A steady drip of water will penetrate any rock. Ain't that what Mama Joe said on Soul Food? Dead serious now. I'm telling you, don't tell your girls what I do for you. Tell them I ain't shit.
That's what you use them. That's what you use them herbs for, man. Make them happy, man.
Wait a minute. Tell us the combination of herbs that we need, the men's health, the men's performance herbal combination.
Okay. First you start with sea moss, right? Then you do the Tomcat Ali. After you do the Tomcat Ali, you do the locally harvested honey.
That's important.
All right. And then maca. That's it.
The maca.
That's all you need. That's all you need. That should cover all your bases, man. And a lot of water. That's it. A lot of H2O. You good, bro. I'm telling you.
So he said, I got that part.
Bro, jokers don't understand. Water helps a lot of stuff.
Hell
people be like, yo, man, just give me a soda. I be like, nah, give me some water. They be like, Doug, you must wear a diaper for all the water you drink. I be like, bro, you don't understand. Water replenishes you. That joint cleans out toxins out your body, all of that stuff.
You ever met somebody who doesn't drink water?
Like, I don't like how water tastes.
Yeah, like, what a nasty. Like,
I know you taste like a 9-volt.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, man. There's a lot of people out here don't drink no water, man.
Yeah, if you drank enough water, you wouldn't need no coffee. That's why you're tired, because you're dehydrated.
I drink a flavor water.
I know niggas drink soda. They don't drink nothing but soda.
Yeah, man, and then wonder why they be out of breath, why they skin is breaking out because of all the carbonation and sugar. I be like, nah, bro.
You can feel your arteries closing.
Yep.
Especially
that sugar shutting your nerves off.
Yeah,
the sugar shut your nerves off. That's what give you diabetes. It shut your nerves off. It shock them, then it shut them off. You feel what I'm saying? So it's over after that, man. All them CNCs and Taki chips kill your shit, man.
This man is
you could
CNC sodas.
You could look at a Taki and clearly understand that this not good for you.
That shit say on the bag, it burn the lining of your stomach. Niggas still eat that shit, man.
Need it.
I don't play no
Having
games.
a good time.
I'm telling you right now, I don't play no games about my food now, boy. I'll Google an ingredient real quick. I'll Google that shit real quick, bro.
Nigga, they say
don't Google that site that gave you them fake ass good times lines.
It's hanging and a jiving.
Hell no.
We got to figure that joint out. That has been a mystery in the black community for over 50 years, man. Is it hanging in a chow line or hanging in a jiving?
I'm telling you, that's why James left. He had
chow line, man.
Yeah, told you.
Yeah, that do make more sense.
Yeah, we ain't gonna lie to you, Doug. We got you, baby.
Now, today's main topic: when does she pay? Right now, this is overall, you know. But in the picture here, we're talking about going on dates, right? So when does she pay? When is it okay for the woman to pay? Is it okay for the woman to pay? Does it hurt your ego? Does it speak to your ego at all if she says, no, I want to pay? No, nigga, no. You know what I mean? Pull out her checkbook and shit like that in front of everybody, and everybody looking like, damn, this nigga broke. Like,
who am I dating that got a checkbook? Who auntie?
I ain't seen a checkbook 20 years.
I go be knowing who I make this out to.
With the glass, like, I got the gun.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at this.
I'll be real with you, man. I defer.
Oh, shit.
You know,
man,
you go first.
Oh, shit.
All this money these women making, y'all better start paying. I know. Because I get my own bag. It'll run it up, sis.
Yeah.
I'm getting Ultimate Patrol margaritas all night on you, because you got it.
Break it down.
Guacamole on you, because you got it, nigga. Bacon on everything. Oh, no. All right, so no more bacon.
What you want to drink? Whatever it is, put bacon on the bed.
It's all on you. Run it up, sis. Since you're so damn smart and you got so much money, spend it.
Shit,
let you see how it feels. Prime rib on you.
What you think, Tor?
I don't know. I think I give a woman 3 times. I think I pay the first 3 times, and if she don't offer that 4th time, then I already know what type of, what type of situation I'm getting into.
At least offer to pay her half. Like, you ain't gonna care.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She can extend the night. Like, she can add some appetizers on that shit or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Add something to the plate. She ain't got to pay for the whole thing. But she can throw something up on that menu, throw it on the table. You feel what I'm saying?
Contribute.
Like, extend the night. You feel what I'm saying? Throw an extra bottle of wine on the tab or something. So I'm saying something extra. I don't expect her to pay the whole tab. You feel what I'm saying? But I give her 3 strong nights on me, and then the next night, if you don't say nothing or share on something, I'm like, all right, I know how this gonna go for the rest of the duration I'm with this woman.
She don't even reach. She don't even reach.
She don't even
like come on, man. Like
that fake reach, you know, you don't intend to pull it out, but everybody reaching and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
no, let her keep going.
How far she gonna go with that reach?
Oh yeah.
I'll sit there just like this.
I'll call your bluff. I'm a bluff caller.
Yeah, all day.
I play online poker all day. The computer know all the damn cards, but I still call the computer bluff. You ain't got it, nigga. You ain't got it. Dead serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it come to paying, I don't know what my thought process on that is, because women are so contradictory. Because 1 minute they want you to be the man, then they come out with toxic masculinity. Then the next minute they want to be the man, and then they want to insult you for putting them in a position to be what it is they brag about. So it's like, me personally, I don't think you should have to pay if you're a woman, but you better be as fast as my ass is when we dine and dash. I know that much. You better be as fast. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to a bathroom.
Yeah, we're splitting up, and if you get caught, you got caught.
You got caught.
She need a bag big enough for her sneakers and stuff.
Gotta hit them dishes. Gotta hit them dishes at the end of the night.
You guys, sis.
Hey, you either hit these corners or you hitting them dishes. One of the two, boy.
Do they make you wash dishes, or do they call the police?
Now I just don't know about women and paying in this day and age because they try to use everything against you. Because I'm like my man down here in the corner. How many times am I gonna pay for you before there's a payoff? Mm-hmm. Because let's be for real. And women, y'all need to stop acting like y'all don't know this. Men are in it for something. The same way y'all in it for something, whether it's a free meal, a ride in a fancy car, being flown out to whatever. Men are in it for something. So women need to stop this whole, because it kills me that women always, they want to floss that they making their own money, which means they don't want to be a charity case, but then they want everything for free. You don't want to be my charity case, but you want everything for free. I should buy you this without looking for anything in return. I should take you here just because you are who you are. It's like it don't work like that. It don't work like that, man. Like there is going to be some sort of exchange that comes along. So if I'm gonna sit up here and pay for 3 meals like my man said, you best believe on that 4th meal, I need to get some dessert. And I ain't talking about no creme brulee. All right, I ain't talking about none of the stuff that they put on
creme brulee.
Yeah, I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Something. I'm just being real, man. Like real talk. How many times would you take a chick out on a date, pay for everything before you expect something in return? Honestly,
3 is solid.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. 3 is solid. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. After that, it's like, come on now. You got to stop playing. Like, come on now.
Hey, yo, real talk. Like, did y'all grow up dating? For a long time, I was like, what is dating? No. Like, what's it like?
You got to elaborate on that. What do you mean?
Like what the fuck is it? Like, we're dating? Like, how do you do that? I meet you and fuck you. Like,
yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it went. I didn't really have to take anybody out on a date. Like,
moss in your life, you need to clean them damn toxins out of you. Like, you a terrible individual. I just meet you and fuck you.
I mean, she said yes.
Yeah, niggas, it's been working so far.
Man, you a terrible dude, boo. Yeah. Notice how he don't never play his shit on when the stuff he say. Man,
this is I'm here to let y'all shine.
Mm-hmm. B, you ain't never went on no dates when you was a kid.
Thank you.
No,
not Easter, no Easter, nothing like that.
When you know me to celebrate Easter.
Yeah, you right about that.
Wait, hold on. You ain't never take a chick, because the biggest thing in the world was meeting at the movies. You never took a chick to the movies?
That's what I was about to say. That's where I was at, the movies, man.
Are you serious?
You know what? I started dating with Knock. That was the first person I took anywhere.
Okay.
That's 11th grade.
Okay, I was like, what is it not?
12th grade.
You went on your first date in the 12th grade?
Yo, I'm telling you, like, people was just fucking, yo.
No, bro, no. You act like you Deuce Bigelow out this bitch.
No, that's what we was doing. No, real talk. When I got to college, I felt really out of place because I was like, yo, I didn't do these things. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't around people who did this.
Right. So you're telling me you went to whole high school, or your game was that Trump type where you never had?
I ain't had no game, man. I just women liked me.
He's lying. He's lying.
Back.
No game wasn't that no damn Trump type.
I didn't have no game.
B, but how you not count the days that we went out and accomplished the mission and had a happy ending?
Those was missions. Those was missions. That ain't no fucking date. That was missions. Niggas was going straight to the telly.
That's why I'm glad we got his boy on. No, shut him up. Hey,
niggas is going straight to the telly.
Go. Put his ass out because he lying. Go.
That's a date. That is a date.
Nah, there was a date. It was
food and adventure in a room comes up to a date, bro.
Date.
Oh, so that's a date?
Yeah.
That's a date.
All right.
That's a low vibrational date, I guess. But I guess I give it to you.
Nigga,
Hey.
stop. Y'all
Hey,
As long as we vibrating.
When you a teenager, that's a good night.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not about to sit here and tell me, Boone.
Check it out. What he's saying is true. But when I got, ironically, when I went to an HBCU, I met a lot of bougie black people. Mm-hmm. And that's not dating to them.
No.
They were dating. Niggas was meeting parents and shit. Mm-hmm. I ain't do none of that shit.
But you got to think about it, though. HBCUs mainly are in the South. Mainly. Bro, you're dealing with a lot of Southern women and Southern hospitality and stuff like that. Because when I was living in Charlotte and I was messing around with chicks on Johnson C. Smith, those jokers right there, like they are Southern to their core. Like
debutante and all that.
Yes, like Southern to their core, bro. And I'm like,
Southern Belle.
Yes, like ding dong, like for real, like it was crazy. So of course you're gonna run into a different level of woman, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me what about going Dutch.
Yeah, Kristen Harrison said, "What about going Dutch?"
I don't want to eat that, so I'm not gonna make her eat that.
If a woman say that to me, that means I ain't getting no pussy. Like
pretty much, y'all friends.
I don't want it if it smell like McDonald's fries.
Y'all friends. If a woman offers to go Dutch, y'all are friends, bro. She has friend zoned you automatically.
Nah, but it was some real shit. It was a real shit tour. You know what I'm saying? You tour, you know you was there and shit. I didn't. I had an unhealthy foundation of how I began dealing with women. I didn't court. I never courted.
Courted. There we go.
Yeah, I was just smashing. Like
niggas, I give you that,
like you on Little House on the Prairie.
Niggas was not doing that back, especially. Yeah, we was just meeting girls out. And
if you was smashing like that, forget courting. I'm surprised you was never in court. Because you make it sound like you had a perfect 1,000.
I didn't say I wasn't in court. I never said that.
You really remember this shit is recordable.
You know what I mean?
Really remember this shit is recordable.
The court records are recorded. This shit is record.
Said, look me up.
Yeah, you know
I can't
wait to keep.
I can't believe your first date didn't come until you was a senior in high school. Like really?
Yo. Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was going out on dates in middle school, like meeting chicks at Potomac Mills and going to the movies or some shit.
That
like
keyword, Potomac Mills. That's a different neighborhood. That's a different lifestyle.
I told you I'm a suburban kid, my nigga. Hey, don't get mad at me.
But that's how I grew up.
We were safe. Don't get mad at me because we were safe.
It's grown people that still don't go all the way out Potomac Mills.
Y'all gonna hate on me because we were safe.
Now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
When we were in Social Media Speaks, one of them were talking about 90% of the fathers, people that I knew who were fathers, are in their child's lives. Mm-hmm. This man right here, Tor, is an example of it. You know what I'm saying? This is a person I grew up with. He had a son early, and he was in his life. You know what I mean? I wasn't around deadbeat dads. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no. That's not what the post said. The post said 90% of the people I went to school with. We're not talking about 90% of the people they know. We're talking about 90% of the people they went to school with. Their father was in their life. So I made the comment they must have went to Bel Air Academy. Because
that was Vince.
School in the inner city. I fail to believe 90% of black people's fathers. Now, if they were, you got to show that shit to me. Because 90% of black fathers, I went to a school in the suburbs once I left Alexandria. We didn't have 90% of fathers.
Yeah, the white kids ain't got 90% of their fathers.
Thank you. Like 90%, you went to school with 10 fucking people.
He's in the slow class. That's what that is.
Yeah. Nigga, you was in a slow class.
I mean,
they had to stay together because both their incomes could afford the wheelchair or the helmets that these kids was wearing. There's no way you went.
The person who made that post Tor and myself, we all went to the same school. So Tor, you could tell her it probably wasn't 90%. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right it was.
But tell her, what was your observation?
I say like about 40 to 50%, 40 to 50.
And that's
half and half.
I give it half, bro. I give it half, man. Lot of them chicks' mothers were still in the streets when we was in high school.
They was. You
know what I'm saying? So
masculine as hell, trying to pay for first dates.
So that shit's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But I give it like about a good 50-50, man. Good 50% had their father around, man. 50%, man.
And that's pretty high. If y'all because that's pretty high in itself. If y'all was at an inner city school, yeah, that's pretty high itself.
That's good.
I knew it wasn't no 90% of the school. Like nigga, not unless y'all including teachers too.
No, it's not that many male teachers, so you couldn't even.
Y'all should be ashamed. Yo, Brian. Before we go on,
let's go.
You want to know what the damn score is? Now, I want you to hear who they're playing. They're playing the New Orleans Pelicans at home. The score is 67-50. Who got 67?
Hey man, LeBron tried to help some young black men get rings, and this is what
Carmelo ain't young. Carmelo that's younger than us.
That's one. That's one old nigga. But
Russell Westbrook is 35.
That's young.
And Anthony Davis got a body like an old nigga. So ain't no young black men he tried to help.
He tried, propel some careers. Like, I know these niggas about to retire with no ring. Let me help my niggas get some rings.
Your man ain't the GOAT. Your man is number 3 behind Kareem.
Speaking of GOATs and rings.
Yeah, watch Kareem. What you talking about?
Speaking of GOATs and rings, I know I'm a year late. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really talked to my man Tor. But I gotta congratulate you on, Tom Brady and them winning last year. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because everybody, there's so many people, 90% of the people that was cheering for the Bucks, they never expressed that they was Bucks fans before Brady was there, right? This man right here was a Bucks fan all the way back with Mike Allstott.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I was rooting for the Raiders. I was like, fuck the Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing to me how every time somebody win a title, everybody and their mama happens to be a fan. Like, I saw so many Lakers fans in D.C. when they won the title in the bubble. I'm like, you ain't nigga, I've known you forever. When have you been a Lakers fan?
I'm happy about the story and the way it played out this season. It's a story to each season, and I enjoyed it. Shout out to LeBron, man.
Nah, man, the Rams had the cheat sheet, man. They cheated, man.
They had
break it down.
They had everything in their favor.
How they had Raheem Morris on the sideline telling the whole playbook? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Whoa, hold on.
That's the only reason
I know you ain't got shit to say. Says the man.
It's the only reason Tampa Bay lost.
Y'all are the only team
because of Raheem Morris.
Coaches with y'all prospective Super Bowl opponent, and then wonder why them niggas couldn't get a first down.
Nobody said nothing about Raheem Morris on the sideline. Did you hear anybody talk about him?
John Gruden, man. He was the coach of the Raiders the year before.
Boy, won't God put people in your life that you need to help you succeed?
I know you. No, I'm not letting you get away with that one. Because everybody was like, yo, the Raiders don't stand a chance. John Gruden know their whole damn playbook.
They ain't got nothing to do with me, baby.
That wasn't our fault.
I was going for Jerry Rice and them short-ass cornrows.
Oh, you mean the ones that started in the middle of his head?
Yeah, that midlife crisis.
Who was the other receiver, old nigga?
Tim Brown.
Yeah.
Tim Brown.
I wanted them to win.
They ain't have a chance in hell. The entire coaching staff went to the Bucks the following year.
I mean,
we had the better team, man.
Yeah, man. Coaching staff is part of the team.
Yo, I can't with y'all.
That's why they get rings too.
Yo, the conviction in which
boy.
he is saying this shit is amazing. The conviction in which he's saying this shit. Hey, we just had a better team and their coach.
Come on. That front six was like all stars. Come on.
Or Sapp.
The whole front six was all stars.
I'm not doing this with y'all because you starting to sound like Brian B. Knowing when it comes to LeBron.
I be knowing.
No, that was a
LeBron.
That was a mismatch.
Got more excuses for LeBron than a brother going to jail.
That was a mismatch.
I swear to God, he moved the goalpost.
Raiders was on that running gun shit.
He moved the goalpost like he curating the field. It's ridiculous.
Why you keep bringing me into this?
Because
you had two of the hardest hitters in football history on that secondary that year. Are you crazy?
Nigga, put your hands down. You ain't no Bucks fan. Put your hands down.
Oh, I've been a Bucks fan.
And Rondé Barber was out there.
Right.
Yeah, Rondé Barber. Come on, man. Lynch in the backfield. Come on.
I didn't say y'all ain't have ballers.
They had the better team. That's it.
I mean, y'all, don't get me wrong. Y'all had Warren Sapp. Like, y'all were stacked. Y'all entire defense was stacked.
The whole
Warren
defense
Sapp
was
on
stacked.
your line. You had Derek Brooks in the second half. And then you had Rondé and George Lynch. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, come on, bro. You had the coach of your Super Bowl opponent. You don't think that gave you a decided advantage?
Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it gave us a slight advantage, but come on, man.
Slight
advantage.
Ain't nothing crazy. Because you still got to execute. It don't matter what information you have
Brian,
if you cannot execute.
Shut up.
This
you
nigga's a wild
man. Why you on his side? Shut up.
Now check this out, right? So my man Tor brought it up. You know, we're gonna get Doug's perspective on it, and I know that my man Tor got some more insider information, you know, on this topic. But right now it is Doug's perspective. And Doug, Ukraine has banned adult males ages 18 through 60 from leaving the country because they have to fight. They have to fight. Women and children are allowed to leave, right? And the first thing that jumped out to me was like, wait, so we're not equal. But what is Doug's perspective?
Yo, what's up, man? This is Mr. Perspective. Let me go ahead and speak this. You want to know the reason why they realize that men and women aren't equal? It's because they have sense. And one thing I've realized is that common sense is not a common virtue. Listen, I'm not one for bloodshed unless it's to prove that she's not pregnant. So what I'm saying is this. When it comes to America, it's amazing to me how young we are as a country. America's only 246 years old. Mm-hmm. But yet we're sitting up here trying to interject ourselves and tell everybody how they need to handle their business. A country with as much civil unrest as America has, how are we going to tell other people to be civil? That's like that one parent in the neighborhood coming up to you talking about that child just needs love and affection while they're raising Jack the Ripper. It's amazing to me with America. It really and truly is. The one thing I will give Russia credit for is at least they attack other people's capitals. I'm going to say that again. At least Russia attacks other people's capitals. So for America to sit up here and have the audacity, the temerity, the unmitigated gall, shout out to Stephen A. Smith, to sit up here telling another country how to handle their problems, but won't even acknowledge the problems that we have. We have a 70% divorce rate because we want to prove that men and women are equal. But at least the Ukraine got it right, showing that men and women aren't. We want to sit up here and talk about how they treat their patrons and their citizens when we have the highest unemployment rate we've ever had in America. People, the 1% are getting richer while the other 99% are getting poorer. When we can come up with a president who is telling another president not to do something, but this is the same president that just put $30 million in the crack. $30 million in the crack. Motherfucker Nino Brown didn't even put that much money in the crack, and he took over a project building. But yet we want to turn around and tell people how to act. We want to tell people what it is they need to do and what it is they don't need to do. Yet we continue to sit up here having two parties fight over the same crap to screw both parties the same damn way. Like, people sit up here and act like the Democrats and the Republicans are so much better than each other when they're the same side of the same effed up coin. Like, we sit up here and act like if we flip the coin, if we flip the quarter and it lands on the Republican side, that it's going to be 26 cents and the Democratic side going to be 24 cents for the next 4 years. No, it's the same fucked up 25 cents either way you flip the coin. But yet we want to sit up here and act like our way is the right way. I'm just trying to figure out, how does that happen? We got more problems in America than an algebra test, but we want to go over here telling other people how they need to do 2 + 2. All I'm saying is, maybe, just maybe, I'm going to tell you the same way my mama told me. If we spend 6 months minding our own business and 6 months staying the hell out of everybody else's, that's a full damn year. Imagine what the hell we could get accomplished in that 12-month time frame. That's all I got to say.
Yo, that's Doug Bennett's perspective. Yo, you on Twitch, man. Tell us about your Twitch show.
Yo, man, what's up, man? I do Twitch Monday through Friday. My Power Perspective on Twitch is an interactive chat. We talk about mental health on Mondays, Trash Tuesdays, Wild Out Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying, Throwback Thursdays, Free for All Fridays, man. We just have a good time. We interact on there. The whole goal is to get up to 75 viewers. You know what I'm saying? Right about now, I'm about carry the 174 short, but I shall. No, I'm just playing, man. But we try to get up to 75 viewers, man. And it's just an interactive show, man. There are days where I let people pick the topics. I let people ask me whatever it is they want to ask me, and there's no question I shy away from. I answer any question. So come on over to Twitch, man. Follow the new wave of Twitch. Check us out Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. 83 to 55, Brian. 83 to 55.
I mean, I'm not playing, so you know.
Yo, when you said that, just made me think. Was it in the NFL? One of those, somebody in the NFL just retired so they can start a career in esports.
Who did that?
I'll look it up.
Look that up.
But in the meantime, my man Tor, I know you brought it up earlier, so I know you got some insight about this conflict that we don't have.
Now I'm gonna flip it real quick since Doug said what he said. I'm gonna flip the whole perspective. I'm gonna just go the whole opposite way. What are us as black people gonna do about it? Know what I mean? Like, what we gonna do? We gonna sit around and wait till we in the same position, or is we gonna come together and build these tribes that we need to build as far as real estate? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no sitting around with feathers in our head talking about some kumbaya. I'm talking about building a fortress or something for our families to live in these times. You feel what I'm saying? In this time of war. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? These little houses that we got now ain't gonna stand up to what they going to. You got these guys building stuff out of earth. Out of earth. They building houses out of earth that is bomb proof. And 50% costs lesser than a normal house. What are black people doing? Is we gonna stay and just buy Hellcats and think everything all right? Or we gonna link together and take who we gonna take and try to bunker down and try to survive what's gonna be in the future? It's not gonna get no better. So what are we gonna do as a people? That's what I'm saying. We gonna sit around and wait till we can't get on the train like them Africans over there in Ukraine? They gonna push us to the back? Like, what, we gonna wait for that? Or we gonna be proactive? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I want to go about it. Like I want to go that way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what y'all feel?
That's real. That's real.
I think the most important part you said was take who you going to take. And I be saying this a lot with the building of black communities. Everybody not going to act like they got some sense. Everybody not going to want to come.
Yep. Like people got to get left behind. People got to get left behind, bro.
And then we got to shrink the population. Then shrink. This is what's going to happen. And then we just build from there. You don't want. It's like so we been talking about the CMOS and everything. Like when you go on a juice fast or a water fast, it's to kill off all those cells in your body that's not functioning the right way. It's not to build that stuff up. It's to kill whatever isn't doing what's supposed to be done, and then you build from there. So it sucks, but you gotta go. You gotta go.
But see, the thing about it is, the one thing that he touched on that we cannot avoid is unity. See, there's a difference between unity and uniformity. Unity means that we're together for the greater good. Uniformity means we all got to be the same. And the problem with us in the black community is that we feel as though we got to be uniform. Or that's not the case. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X probably had as contrasting views as two black leaders have ever had. But when necessary, they came together because it was all about, if you can YouTube an interview where Muhammad Ali is right next to Martin Luther King, and Muhammad Ali says, I don't agree with everything he says, but it's about the furthering of the Negro. That's what it's about. And the truth is, man, it's like, what is, because I always go back to this. I go back to the Colin Kaepernick thing, and this is my last point. I go back to the Colin Kaepernick thing in the NFL. Name a black person in the NFL that either directly wasn't affected by social injustice or didn't know somebody that was directly affected by social injustice. And not nan one of them jokers behind him, other than him and Eric Reed, decided to take a knee. None of them. You're trying to tell me that as a black person, forget Tom Brady, forget the white players, the Spanish players, the Asian players, but as a black person, you're telling me, especially with some of the hoods that they done came from, you're trying to tell me you ain't never been racially profiled. You ain't never sat up here and had to deal with a cop. You don't know somebody in your family. You couldn't take a knee on behalf of that. Y'all just sacrificed Colin Kaepernick. So before we get to what he's saying, which is very apropos, the point that I'm always touching on is the unity point, bro. That unity point, man, there's no way around it. Because the one thing I will tell you about this, and this is no disrespect, do you think everybody in Chinatown is Chinese? No, I'm being serious.
They call it gallery place now. It's not even China.
Bro, I done been to Chinatown in DC. Yeah. I done been to Chinatown in New York, and I've been in the Chinatowns in San Francisco. All of them are not Chinese. They're Asian. And them jokers stick together for the sake of being Asian. Same thing with Jewish people. Jewish people have their different sects and stuff. You have your Orthodox Jew, you have all of that. But when it comes to Jewish matters, they stick together.
They spend their money together, man. Whatever they doing, no matter what, if it's food, if it's construction, they find a Jewish person that do it, and they gonna spend their money with them.
Come on, somebody.
It's simple. It's simple. Just like the Portuguese. You go to a small coffee spot, even if it just open, the Portuguese will come in there every morning and flood it and get $1 coffee. They're going to support it. No matter if it's $1 coffee, it's going to be flooded because they support their people. You got black people
about Jim Jones. When you're going through that, remember that
Gucci thing? Yeah.
Yes. I'm like,
he's
bro,
not black.
Isn't Gucci the same place that had the blackface sweater? Isn't Gucci the same? Like, bro, they do not want you there. So why are you spending your money there? Especially when you come from Harlem. I've been to Harlem. They got some of the flyest clothes out there that will not cost you the money that it costs you to go to Gucci.
He was stealing them shits.
Come on, bro. You don't need to, like, you're going to be Jim Jones whether you're wearing Gucci or whether you're wearing Fruit of the Loom from Walmart. You are Jim Jones. Haven't you noticed this? Haven't you noticed, and I don't want to use this word, but how less bravado Jay-Z dresses with the richer he gets? Mm-hmm. Jay-Z will come out in Adidas breakaway pants, flip-flops, a torn T-shirt,
like a black Bart Simpson
and a title cap. And that's be perfectly fine.
That's because he old. That's old, nigga.
Listen, that's Jay-Z and Jim Jones are only about 3, maybe 4 years apart, bro.
I'm wearing sweatpants today.
Man, I'm telling you right now, we in the black community, bro, we got to change our mindsets, because this is the one thing I will say. I believe, this is just me, looking at the way things are going, it is not about race. I believe us in the black community are too fixated on race. It's about money, bro. It is about dollars. And he or she who, why do you think, perfect example, I'll use women. Why do you think every freaking commercial you see on television have women all over it?
Because they spend money?
Thank you. It ain't rocket science. Women control the pocketbook. Women control the money. Women are spenders. That's what they are. And until they go and they listen to the money. Mm-hmm. Jewish people control their money. Latino people control their money. Asian people, the LGBTQ community controls their money. We are the only ethnicity or the only group or faction of people who do not control their spending habits. And that's the reason why America as a whole will never capitulate to black folk, because they like, why? They're going to give us our money. They're going to give us their money anyway. So why do we need to do anything for them?
You know, I mean, as a sneakerhead, right? I absolutely feel that point, because you always see people hopping online on social media and they're upset because of what they call resellers. So it's basically a person who will go and buy a highly sought after shoe just to resell it. Yep. So let's say Nike sell it for $200, they'll buy the shoe, go to another website like a StockX or a GOAT and sell the shoe for $270.
Yeah.
But my
arbitrage.
Yeah, but if you stop buying the shoe from them, they'll stop doing that. But since they know you're a monster consumer and you can't stop yourself from buying it, they're going to keep and since that, Nike has also began to raise their prices, because Nike see, if I sell a shoe for $150 and I see you buy it for $250, then I can sell this for $160.
Yep.
And then the next year I can sell it for $170.
Yep.
Because I know, what your cap is.
Damn shoes we were wearing in high school. When has Nike come out with a for real new shoe?
LeBron.
Okay, and they don't buy LeBrons like that.
LeBron, he had a solid run like 7, 8, 9, but after and like 10. But his shoes are like basketball shoes. They
and the same thing with Michael Jordan. I love Jordan, but man, come on, bro. These are the same goddamn shoes we wore in high school. Mm-hmm. And in high school they didn't even cost as much as they cost now.
One, they didn't cost as much. B, they were better quality.
They were.
I'm just saying, man, we in the black community, I'm not saying not to have nothing nice, because God knows I love to go shopping. I'm just saying, bro, we got to control our spending habits. Because, dude, we are the only group of people who do not control. Have you ever known? This is the reason why I say it, man. Every other group has leapfrogged us when it comes to progression.
I don't know.
Name one that hasn't, and I can point to a law that they have.
My only pushback about that is, and I might have asked this on Smoke Break. I don't know if I asked it on here. Where is like the Hispanic version of a Bowie or Upper Marlboro? You know what I'm saying? A place where it is a predominantly Hispanic place. They all have high figure homes and high figure jobs and things of that nature.
See,
I think there's a lot of that in California.
Southern California, one. But number two, Latino people do it a lot differently. Mm-hmm. Latino people will all stay in the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dead serious, and I'm not even trying to be funny. They will all stay in the same damn house, and before you know it, when they do venture out, them jokers that have like $100,000, $100,000, and then what do? Like, I stay right down the street in Fredericksburg from this Garcia landscaping place. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? It's a house that they gutted out. It's a house they live in where they gutted out one side of it to make it an office. Mm-hmm. And literally, it's a landscaping business. And when I say a landscaping business, bro, I'm talking about they got a fleet of trucks behind their house.
The land.
They got a fleet of trucks behind their house. They got tools, all of that stuff, bro. It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. And then guess what? It's still their house because I still see the kids coming out catching the bus. Mm-hmm.
But that's
on, little blades of grass in their hands.
That's different. That's different, though.
Oh, come on, man. We gotta stop making excuses. We gotta stop making excuses.
Hold on, real quick. Kenny Vaccaro.
Okay.
Yeah.
He played for the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
8 years in the league. He retired to start his own esports league.
He says he's addicted to. Oh my God, you're addicted to video games.
I mean, you get an endorphin hit, you know.
Addicted to video games, my nigga. Mm-hmm. Addicted to video games.
Gamers
so
first.
You're trying to tell me that you can't go without playing video games, or else you start scratching and salivating at the mouth.
Maybe you might have bad attitude. So. But no, black people don't do that. Don't live in the same house because niggas don't like each other.
So you're trying to tell me all them Latino people like each other?
That's different because they don't have nowhere to go.
We in the black community, bro. We got to stop making excuses on why we're not doing what we need to do.
It's not an excuse. That's a reason.
That's an excuse.
No.
All right, let me ask you this question.
It'd be mad people coming out the house. It'd be mad. It's mad people.
Let me ask you this question, Brian, and I want a serious answer. Answer. Uh-huh. You don't like me, and I don't like you. Hypothetically, we could live together and guaranteed save 6 figures, as opposed to us not living together and struggling. Which would you take? You got to think about it.
Doug, how many people you don't like that you living with right now?
Bro, if I could guarantee myself, notice I said if I could guarantee saving money and coming out with 6 figures, nigga, I could get over not liking you.
Are you over here? Like, are you in my space, living with me? Like, what?
Okay, all right, you playing? I'm dead serious.
But I said all that to say we need to work on our mental health. That's the issue. That's the core of the issues, and we're not dealing with that. If we deal with that, that will make everything else flourish that we're having an issue with. But because we so messed up in the head, it's hard for us to do these things.
But we're messed up in the head, Brian, because of a lot of issues that we won't talk about, number one.
Right.
Because I've said it before. We in the black community, we need to have some for real difficult discussions. And it's going to rip at the fabric of a bunch of ideologies that we have all.
It has to.
It
has to.
Like I said, perfect example. Boom proved it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I couldn't stand my dad until I talked to him and found out, you know what? Both them niggas was crazy. It wasn't just him. Both of them was crazy. That right there tears at an ideology, because in our community, we think our mothers are always right and our fathers ain't shit. And none of us have ever had an opportunity to talk to our fathers. So that's an ideology in itself that caused separation, because what that psychologically does, going back to the mental thing, is it makes you as a boy hate yourself because you hate your dad. And then what you end up doing is you end up finding yourself not wanting to be a man because you hate the vision that you have of a man. And then you find a woman who lords over you like your mama do. Or you'll find yourself trying to lord over other women because you couldn't stand how your mama lorded over you as a child. There's no healthy balance there because you've never seen it.
Well, you're right. everything you said is right. Everything you said is right.
The rightest thing you ever said on this show.
Now, there's also a contingent of men who are poor examples of men, yo.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In the house.
Absolutely. Who are not. Please don't make it think I'm exonerating and saying men. We don't have a role.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I just this weekend I had ocular proof of a man.
Who the hell is that black dude off a barbershop?
Yeah.
Ocular proof that I drunk her apple juice.
Where I felt sorry for the boy, like you're not being enriched by him.
That's a good
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's a good word.
At all.
It really is.
You know, and that shit make you feel bad, like dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
niggas be trash, yo. People are trash.
Yeah,
people are trash.
Thank you. See what I'm saying?
You don't have
how quick we are to say niggas are trash. No, people are trash.
No, I meant niggas as in like.
Oh, as a whole, okay.
Yeah,
women, people are trash.
Clearly, women is niggas too.
Because the bottom line is, man, there are a lot of women out there, and we gotta. And what we got to do is we got to get past this mental thought process that we can't call shit the way that it is. Because one thing we do in the black community is we make a lot of excuses because we've been victimized so much. Mm-hmm. We now embrace that victim role. Mm-hmm. When our ancestors never embraced that victim role and they get victimized more than we ever thought about. A lot of us couldn't deal with half the shit they dealt with on a daily basis. Let's be honest. Because some of us would have died. Some of us would have died, or some of us would have literally and truly just, can you imagine dealing with some of the shit our ancestors dealt with and they never thought of themselves as
I ain't wearing no creases in the front. Like, I'm not creasing my jeans in the front. Like, I'm just...
That's where you draw the line.
I am not my ancestors.
Fuck the dogs and the water hoses and the carpet burned in your yard. Nigga, I'm not starting again.
Oh, my chest hurt.
I refuse to go to the store in a 3-piece suit. You understand that? I don't need no tweed suit to go pick up no milk.
Them niggas were they played in suits.
Yeah.
I saw some jokers playing football in some suits.
They played basketball in hard bottoms.
That's the reason why I don't know why everybody was so surprised when Prince played against Eddie and Charlie in hard bottoms. We've been doing that our whole lives.
Right. That's crazy.
Man. Yeah, yo, great show. Great show, fellas. Great show. Yo, Brian be knowing. Social media.
Follow me at Brian be knowing all social media platforms.
Yo, Mr. Perspective, Doug Bennett here. Follow me at the Doug Bennett _01 on all social media platforms. Like I said, starting March 7th, my show Conversations with Comedians will be on RIP Radio every Monday.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Tone.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Oh my God.
RIP Radio, baby. RIP Radio. Every Monday starting March 7th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
That's what's up.
I'm about to be on Conversation with Comedians. I need to see something.
Heard up, man.
I need to see something.
Motherfucking Spalding through that.
The big spot.
Dang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it's the Nempathy show, yo. I go by the name of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Follow me at Sonic Boom TV. Follow the Nempathy show at Nempathy show on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all that. And see y'all next week, man.
Peace.